We don't talk anymore like we used to. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. I ain't got time to wash my ass, so the time rock. The motherfucking show must go on. You did?
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
It's so damn hot. Fucking season, man. This gonna be my last meal. I ain't been eating as much because I'm trying to come back down. Yo, what's up? I ain't got time to wash my ass right now. The show must go on. What down, Frankie? God bless. What down? Yo, my boy Omar. What down, guy? What's up in here, body? God bless. Yo, forgiveness. What down, brody? Peace, love, like God bless, brody. I wish I had some avocado, but it's kale. Whataburgers and hot dogs. You on the grill, my boy? Ah, man. Don't mention Whataburger, man. I'll fuck around and find a way. I'll come find your ass. Yep. That sounds good. Can't go wrong with the avocado. What you mean? It's not nasty. It's good. Don't knock it till you try it. Who birthday? I don't play about them pumpkin seeds. You will eventually. You gotta try it, man. On my mama, avocado is superfood. It's a muscle building food too, and it's healthy fats. It's good for skin. You did. Avocado got a lot of benefits. You think so, Frankie? I appreciate that. God bless. You did, my boy. Blessed workout. I was gonna steal another hour, but I'm like, I got the kickback, so I ain't gonna do it. The work is done. Oh, you did. Got that sick ass funk. felt. Placed in it, but I drank. You said moms ain't playing that shit. Hell yeah. Some watercress. How was it? Was it good? Was it good or nasty? Got to, man. Got to get some of that energy out there, bro. Got to enjoy it, man. Especially all these motherfucking rainy ass, cloudy days we've been having. I love the sun. Man, my shit feel good. I ain't even do chest today. My shit worked. Whole chest worked. That's why I started my pull-ups on, Brody. That's why I started my pull-ups on. What's up, Rebecca? God bless, sweetheart. It was grand, literally the freakiest damn. Yeah. That shit good for you though. I'm gonna have to sit down, y'all. I'm a little tired. Oh yeah. Oh shit, bitch. Yeah, you should be all right. You should be all right. I started out on that. I started doing 5 pull-ups. I started with 5 pull-ups, and I was just spamming the fuck out of pull-ups. And every time I walked past that motherfucker, I was doing pull-ups every day, all day. And that's why the muscle up is what it is today. You should be good, Brody. You should be good. As long as your door frame ain't weak or nothing, then you should be good. Don't worry about the influencers, man. They ain't got shit to say. Damn losers. That nigga probably doing worse. That nigga probably struggling worse than every damn body. They be on here talking that shit and be the main ones. No purpose in life. Physical ass lives. Tell my support. Welcome back, Mike. Go fast. Yeah, nah. Go fast, man. Fuck you, Mike. He says he want us in. You know who he is. That nigga want to be a nigga low key though. That nigga Mike want to be black, man. Man, that nigga low key. That nigga low key. That nigga low key love me, man. That's why he making his mission to come in and check up on me every day. What down, Peyton? I think I seen you in here before. What's up, man? Mosby. How you think Mike came out the way he did? They keep that shit in the family. What the fuck? What's up, Mandy? I appreciate you, Mandy. God bless you, did. You did. You did. You did. Yeah, did. Yeah, did. You did. You did. You did. You did. dig? You dig? You dig? You dig? Yo, my boy Ken, what down, Brody? My boy Ken back in this. Oh man, you did. What down, Brody? Welcome back, gang. God bless the family, man. Mike, shut your slow ass up. You so racist that you slow as hell. You don't even get it, do you? You don't even get it, do you? Grow up, Mike. You probably old as hell, nigga. You probably older than me. Just got off work. You did? Gotta have that, man. After a blessed work day, man. Hope y'all had a blessed day today. You did. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, family. Who the fuck is you, Gentile? You damn Edomite? Who the fuck is you, Edomite? You ain't do nothing, nigga. You couldn't even get none from an ugly bitch. Ain't nobody giving you none, nigga. Ain't no woman dealing with you. With your racist, weak ass. Nah, but I bet I can fuck your mama. How much you wanna bet? Bet I can smash your mama, Mike. My mama he is. I don't know why YouTube keep probably cause Mike got it hot over here. YouTube keep reviewing all the comments. Oh my mama. Pass her ass around. Nah, we know your mama going. We know it. You in this bitch hurt for a reason. Trust me. Thank you. King of Kings. Because that's what it really means. Esau. Ah, the Neanderthal. Edomite. Yeah, something wrong with his ass, man. That nigga ain't got it all. He got it all. He ain't got it all, and he live a miserable ass life. He unhappy. He don't like himself. He did. He hate himself. Slavery never existed, Mike. Sorry to burst your bubble. And if you want to be technical, you were the first slave. You still the, and this is for the racists, because everybody ain't racist. You did, but yeah, it's mighty funny. After all, what y'all only been here 6 years at the most. Y'all ain't got nothing else to come up with besides nigga, slave, all that extra shit. Because I'm just saying though, like we know the truth now. We know who we are. We know who you are. And it's mighty funny for a motherfucker to be racist when what about the crimes that's been caused on humanity? Not only humanity, nature, rape, stealing, colonizing. I mean, that can go with stealing, all that. He did kidnapping kids, eating babies, eating people, feeding people to babies. I mean, feeding babies to crocodiles. What else? Like, and y'all got the nerve. We got every right to be if we wanted to. Cause I mean, look how you act. Look how you coming in here. I mean, it speaks for itself. And you make it your mission to come here every stream and be racist. Damn, my nigga. It's sad. I feel sorry for you, man. You did. Damn. Damn. Sucks to be you, Mike. You did. But God bless you, though, man. You did. We're gonna pray for you, man. But just figured I had to let you know, man, for the record, that racism shit, it, you gotta find something new, man. You did. You gotta find something else new to come up with. Not only that, we know the truth now. You did. Back to the kickback. Back to the kickback. Back, 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 back to the kickback. My current ain't no existing now. Can't count me out like I'm all in, going in with a full blast. I'm talking full force. I just get up on the track and show them no remorse. So let's get it, cause I'm out here. Do this without fear. I'm here. I'm right here. Ain't going nowhere. This here a movie. Life here like a jump scare. Ain't playing no game. Ain't playing no game. Ain't playing no game. You know that nigga miserable as hell. Cause we know what's possessing him. What down, Brody? God bless. Yeah, yeah. That nigga make it his mission to come here every chance he get. Like, but hey, man, a troll gonna be a troll, man. What's up, Nancy? God bless, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. I most definitely didn't want to go today. I ain't gonna lie. What makes me sweep me off my feet? What the hell? What the hell you mean by that, Jordan? Oh yeah, okay, true that, Nancy. I appreciate you for taking the time to you did pop out, watch it. You did check out the stream. Oh yeah, my boy Boo. You said you worked out with me. True that, Brody. Hope you had a good workout, gang. You did good shit, man. You did. It's time to prepare for summer, Brody. It's almost on, man. Now, Jordan, I don't know if you a kid or what, but I'm not gonna be able to answer none of your questions because you ain't making no sense. I'm sorry. I'm glad I did go. I did not want to go to that. I did not want to go to the gym today. You did. I was gonna do like I went yesterday. It's gonna be another rest day, but I don't think I could do that many rest days. I gotta keep it moving because I gotta do something, man. And not only that, I like to keep my body like the rest day is cool, but I like to be active, man. And them 3 days is like stretching it for me, especially with like my body weight training and shit like that. You know what? Well, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to offend nobody, so I'm gonna keep that to myself. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you trying to get that moolah for the rent. Well, I have a whole bunch of jumping shit. Just feel good how it all come together. I did what? Shoulders and arms today. Day before yesterday, I did chest and back. And I can feel my whole shit. I ain't even do no motherfucking pull ups today. In the spot, I be doing pull ups at. I ain't gotta overdo this shit though. You dig? Mm-mm. Probably do something with my hair tonight. It's most definitely gonna be a chill kickback. You did, cause I ain't really that tired, but those chill days. So, Damn. I was finna say, I hope I ain't leave my charger at work. Tweet. I would have been decent though, because I got another cord. But god damn it. Damn, I be leaving shit. Do I go to church? Nah. Growing up, I did though. My mama used to keep me in church growing up. Tell I'll smoke up. What's up, Key? Keys. Keys and milk. Go down, man. Roll that shit up, shorty. Roll up. Bro one. I'm about to bro one. Bro one. I'm about to bro one. I'm about to bro one. Roll up. The bro up. I'm about to bro up. The bro up. The bro up. I'm about to bro one. Roll up. I pop up. I'm about to pop up. Pop up. Pop up. I'm about to pop up. Be coming up with some shit. You did. Give me an old school boom bap beat. Put a little twist on that bitch. You did. The bro love, I'm about the bro love, about the bro one, about the bro love, the bro love, the bro love, about the bro love, about the bro one. Then get that, the po up, about the po up, about the po up. You did. Roll that shit up, man. Smoke that shit. Chill. You feel me? Appreciate the life, y'all. Peace, love, light. God bless. You did. Lonely. How do you get peace confused with being lonely? See, the difference between me and you is I know how to be alone by choice. I enjoy being alone. I don't need nobody or nothing to make myself feel whole. Of course, I got God first, but what you seeing is called peace. I am in my own energy, and I enjoy that. You did. They don't, cause a lot of people don't know how to be alone. That shit drive motherfuckers insane. So if you know how to be alone, and you, that shit is like a superpower. Trust me. I'm way bigger than you. I don't know. I'm small in real life, so I just look big on camera. That's just the muscle. Don't get me wrong now, the muscle there, but I'm small, man. I'm a grown man, man. I'm small. You I'm like 5'7". I'm trying to get back to 125. My goal is to get back to 125. That's what I'm working on. Not about body. What you talking about? How people be in groups or around others because they, hell yeah. And at the same time, misery loves company. Why you think most motherfuckers, like you said, be in groups and all that shit? Just gotta have a friend or just gotta have somebody just to make they self feel whole or complete. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to do this shit by themselves, or a lot of motherfuckers don't even know how to be alone. You did. I appreciate that. God bless. But yeah, a lot of people don't know how to be alone, man. So that's rare. Not only that, people don't know how much of a blessing it is because you ain't got nobody coming in disrupting your energy for one. You ain't got nobody bringing no bad energy or entities. You ain't got to worry about no drama. You ain't got to worry about no snake shit. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers in your business. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers stealing your ideas. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers being envious. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers being jealous. You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers talking shit. But motherfuckers gonna talk shit behind your back anyway, though. But still, you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying? Just be at peace with yourself, man. Being in your own energy. You did. For real. I always been like this though. And the thing is about being like this though, it can have its downside to it too because me being this way, like, because there is motherfuckers that I am cool with, but a lot of people don't understand that shit. A lot of motherfuckers take that the wrong way and be like, shit, and 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 feel like I don't really rock with them in no type of way. But in reality, I like to be alone. Chosen ones, you got some chosen ones that really like being alone, and not only that, this is a way of us protecting our energy, our peace. You did. Like I said, this is like my lair. So when motherfuckers be coming talking about extra shit, this is where I tend to run to when, you know, I need to recollect my energy. Hell yeah. It be like, and then at the same time, me being who I am, I don't even like to. pop out or like I don't really like to hang out and all that shit. So you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can take that the wrong way. It do be awkward as hell because another thing is like with the whole number situation. I ain't no on the phone talking and texting ass nigga. So it's real hard for me to really like um depending on you did who I'm connected with. It's hard for me to stay connected because in reality I don't like talking. I like being alone and I don't really do all that hanging out shit. And you know, I won't say all people, but you just gotta most definitely be careful who you giving your energy to. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That's why I be man in the crib. That's how I am. Every now and then I have the urge to pop out, but like for me it's rare. And not only that, I'm real big on like shit like um just genuineness and loyalty and boundaries and all that shit. So 9 times out of 10, like if I'm popping out with a motherfucker, I gotta really rock with you. It's gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? You did, brother, some shit like that. But other than that, I don't be with all that hanging out shit. Hell yeah, for real. Once you start waking up to yourself and figuring those type of shit out, like the shit I be on, like it's gonna go over. The like the normal motherfucker is not gonna be able to even like be able to handle a conversation that like I be on. Like the shit I be into, that shit going one ear and out the other because I'm always talking about God or some spiritual shit. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I don't know how to kick it. I know how to kick it and have fun, but especially like chosen ones and when you an empath and you can just take on motherfuckers' energies and all that shit. Me going out with motherfuckers and it's rare, man, because you did. I got it. Like motherfuckers be. You gotta be careful. Hell yeah, for real. And I did that half of my life. So it's like, especially now where I'm at today, like that shit ain't no fun to me, man. It's cool, like in certain moments. Like I said, I like my wine every now and then. You did, and it just depends, man. It just depends on the moments. Hell yeah, especially it's like the moment you step out your door. You know what I'm saying? You are, you never know what type of energies or who you crossing paths with, or you know what I'm saying. So especially once you go outside, ain't no telling. You get some of everything out there. But that's why I move. Like when I do move around, I move around solo. 'Cause you did. Yeah, yeah. Especially when you a light. When you a light, you tend to attract You can attract good and bad. Hell yeah, making it that or something to be doing all day every day. That shit dead. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm indulging in some shit, I'd rather do that shit at the crib. Like I'd rather have my wine or whatever I'm gonna do. I'd rather do that shit at the crib. You dig? Especially when you out and you indulging in shit with motherfuckers. Everybody react to certain shits different. You never know. Like, nah, you might end up in some shit because of another motherfucker. And nephew's rum. I never heard of that. Yeah, nah, for real. Okay, so it's a drink. That's what this is. Damn, that shit say overproof. 63% in Jamaica. God damn. Yeah, I show them I'm looking at the motherfucking alcohol. Damn. That shit like motherfucking Everclear. Yeah, damn. You get fucked up off of that shit. Oh, my mom. Let's see how much percentage Everclear got. Okay. Ain't nothing fucking with Everclear got 95%. But damn, that's up there. 63%? Hell yeah. You got that rum, Mandy? Damn, y'all can hang. You make moonshine? That's what I was gonna say, or some moonshine. Moonshine be strong as hell too. You said fuck all that hell. Yeah, that shit too much for me. Especially light liquor. I couldn't do light liquor. Like anytime I used to drink, I drunk light liquor, I was the one to fuck up. I bet, man, that shit. I know that shit packed strong as hell. God damn. I tried to try Everclear one day, but that shit was too strong. I couldn't even swallow that motherfucker. I tried to do one shot. I said, hell no. Nah. Rid of that shit instant. I used to love ENJ. If I couldn't get Hennessy, I was drinking ENJ. That was my thing. My this now. And I'll do the little shot joints. About 2 or 3 of those, I'm good for the rest of the day. Grew up around Jamaicans. Damn. Yeah, them Jamaicans, man, they ass crazy, boy. That shit for the real drinkers. You know how you got some people that can hang, that can drink and still be drunk as hell and be up functioning, moving around, still be fucked up, but they still if I get over a buzz, a little bit of buzz, I'm going to sleep. If I gotta lay down right there and take a nap, sleep that shit out real quick, that's what I'm doing. I got a limit, so I knew my limit. I had to learn my limit though. Fuck that. One or two, maybe three shots, I'm good. Anything over that, I'm pushing the limits. And 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna party for a little bit, but I'm going my ass right home to lay down. See, I was the homie that everybody else was up hanging. Certain time, I'm disappearing. I'm going home, take a nap, going my ass right to sleep. Motherfucker, get that. What red at? I'm at home, sleep, goddamn it. I wasn't really much of a drinker though. I used to just smoke. I just rather smoke than. But if I did drink, I'm only doing one or two, maybe three shots. Then I had the weed on the side, so I didn't really need that much. I already know I'm gonna be overdoing it. No, I never heard of that. Let me look it up. My boy came in here talking about rolling up. He ain't said shit yet. My boy done got. Let's see. What's it called? Oh hell no. That shit. See, the thing is about with me with liquor, even if like certain shit is on the bottle, I can't drink it. Now that shit, I couldn't drink this. But it looked like some it looked like I would say that hypnotic, that incredible shit, incredible hawk shit. But then you got that. Nah, I couldn't do that because it looked like it ain't nothing but fucking. It looked like vodka, just with some color dye in that motherfucker. I tried this shit. I tried that shit. That shit. Nah, that ain't. Nah, that ain't it. It's the Jaeger. I think that's what it's called. Oh yeah, okay, that is it. That shit's so fucking disgusting. I tried that shit and spit it right out. Mickey's. Hell yeah, it's crazy, motherfucker. We don't realize that shit till we get older, but yeah, I do a little bit of chasers. But 9 out of 10, my little shots, I never need a chaser. But dark liquor, you don't really need a chaser. But that light shit, you gonna need a chaser with that shit. Hell yeah. I wish I would have never started indulging in that shit because I remember how pure I was. You feel me? I hated that I went down that road, smoking, drinking, Jack Daniels. Man, and that's another thing. I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do none of them sweet shits. It can't be sweet. It can't be no flavor shit. It's gotta be, like I said, I either was doing Hennessy or ENJ. For real. I couldn't do nothing sweet or I was automatically throwing the fuck up. Like I couldn't do that apple motherfucking crown. I can't do shit like that. If I did it's gotta be the one with no flavor. Who that? the beer. Oh yeah, you most definitely was. Cause that bill sneak up on you. You drink enough of that shit, especially chasing it with liquor. And that's you two reviewing your comments. So you said Southern Comfort. I heard about that. I never tried it though. I used to see it. Hell yeah. I can't do that sugar shit. Your ass most definitely gonna have a hangover. That sweet shit, you gonna have a hangover and your ass gonna be sick as fuck. With ginger ale, lemonade is great. That might be a good drink. Yeah, that's how I was. I was never really a beer drinker. But I used to try. I used to fuck with that 211. You did. I ate a couple Four Locos. Hell yeah. That's how I am. I do a little wine every now and then, but I never was like a drinker, so it's just the weed that used to get me. Look that one up. Oh, it's Italian. I thought it was like a whiskey. 28%. Man, that weed shit. That shit used to have a hold on my ass too. With Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that might be a good mix though. I'll probably do some coke though. I like coke. Yeah, I ain't had no liquor in like down there 5 years damn near. And sweet, oh yeah, I can't do no sweet liquor. I can't do no sweet liquor. That shit have my ass ready to barf. Okay, Mandy. Mandy got it all. She got the wine too. We going to Mandy crib. Turn up. Tangerine vodka. Yeah, that vodka. That shit. That shit like drinking rubbing alcohol. I can't fuck with that light shit. I can't. I couldn't do that shit. Or anytime I drunk light, there's some good ones out there though, but I just can't do light. That shit was never like that shit. That shit how you feeling like shit. Black Label, I remember Black Label. Whiskey. That nigga said a few gulps, damn. I know you was like, what the fuck? Nigga, I would have been dying laughing at my damn self. Like, what the hell? Don't be the funnest though. Be like, what the fuck? Bro said he couldn't even walk straight. Nigga took a couple gulps, thought it was sweet. Yeah, his ass out there, knees buckling. I would have been dying laughing at myself. I would have been cracking up. Every time I think about that shit, I would have been dying laughing. Man, you know them Russians can drink too. He only got some shit the Russians be drinking from a Polish shop. Damn. She say she do it for money. She don't do shit for free.
Drop it low and shake her ass to the beat. I'm a baller, I'ma give her what she need. And she said, what would I happen to fucking do? I gotta check on folks' ass and see what bro ass been on. Thought it was sweet. You're like, man, this little ass bottle, listen, I can handle that. Do I trim my eyebrows? Hell no. What I need to trim my eyebrows for? Hell no. That's gonna make my shit look weird as hell. Somebody did not trim my eyebrows. What you talking about, Felix? And she say, you Ukrainian? Okay, okay. Shout out to Ukraine. God bless. You did. There was a bunch. There was a bunch. Yeah, them Russians, boy, them motherfuckers crazy. God bless. Appreciate that. He did. Yeah, got off the shit. Got them just knocking motherfuckers out. She dropping low and shake to the beat. And she say she do it for money. She don't do shit for free. I don't know if it's because I'm small, but I be wondering how the fuck motherfuckers can handle their liquor like that. Like some motherfuckers can drink and be up. Nah, I'm going to lay my ass down and I'm sleeping it off. You dig? I'm not finna be up. Fuck that. Wherever I'm at, I'm laying down right there and I'm gonna sleep that shit off. Anybody who know me know that. I'm going home. I like to drive, so 9 out of 10, I'm going home. And I don't like to sit still. How was the workout? It was good. All praise to the Most High. Another blessed workout. I'm glad I went because he said they function even more after drinking. Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers, some motherfuckers can drink and that shit literally give their ass energy. Me, I'm gonna be turned up for about 2, 3 hours. When that shit start wearing off, cause the thing about liquor is when that shit start wearing off for me, I cannot get drunk again after that. I don't care how much I drink after that. Once my buzz go up and then that shit start wearing off, if I start drinking some more after that, I'm either gonna get a headache or I'm gonna get sleepy instantly. Man, for real. But what I used to love the X pills. When I got on X pills, I used to drink that. I mean, I used to have that with my liquor, and that shit used to make me. You did. I used to love X pills. For real. But man, can't do them bitches no more, man. Gotta be careful with them shits now. Yup, that's exactly what it is. Codeine. I never had that shit. I don't like downers, so I could never be no lean drinker. That shit is a downer. I can't do no downer drugs. My shit gotta be uppers. You did, but I did. Somebody, I knew somebody like I used to get weed from like years ago, and he pulled up on me one day with some green, and he let me try that shit. And I tried that shit, a little bit of that shit. That was it. But I can't do no downers. Yeah, them X pills. That's cause I was like a party drinker or party. You know what I'm saying? And them X pills went perfect with who the fuck I am. Like that is a real a real ass party drug. The real X pills. That shit is a real ass party drug. You did. You gonna be geeked up off them bitches. You gonna be geeked up. You gonna be lit. You gonna be up. Ain't no sleep. You never heard of X pills? Ecstasy? That's how I started to get like later on after I got off of it, and I had got to a point where I started to hate it because of that. And I'm already a deep thinker, so that shit used to just have me overthinking, especially if I was like not in a good space in life. That shit make me think about every fucking thing. I'm like, then I just got tired of the routine of that shit, man. You did calling motherfuckers, waiting on motherfuckers, like, nah, man. Yeah, E pills, yeah, the ecstasy, hell yeah. You did LSD, man. See, I was scared, like, dude, like the furthest I went with drugs was the X pills. At anything, mostly it was just weed. So anything further to that was just X pills. You did. I can't do perks because they down us. You can't, yeah, I don't, that shit. I can't do no downers and I'm not doing no like hard drugs. What? That's one I want to try though. I want to try mushrooms, but I gotta be in a good space mentally because I'm already knowing how I get. I want to try that though, some psychedelics. Tap in. Man, damn it is, cause that shit be having motherfuckers. That shit open up some shit. Now your ass tapped into some shit you was never prepared to fucking to prepare to witness. I heard all types of shit about the mushrooms. All that chemical stuff is dangerous, especially with the weed now. That shit. But if I was to ever, you did, I'd rather get my shit from a dispensary. You did. Buying that shit off the streets, that shit ain't it no more. You never know what you're getting. You never know. Because all motherfuckers want to do is make a buck. And not only that, just when you want some reliable shit, I'd rather just go to a dispensary. I just go to that motherfucker, get what I need. But all the hassle of going through that shit, it did. Damn. Yeah, that's why them hard drugs, that shit, it's so easy to lose yourself with that shit, but I love myself too much to even go down that damn path. Everybody's different though, but everybody is you know what I'm saying? I don't think I even be able to handle some shit like that. Yeah, I can't do no hard ass drugs. That's another thing with the weed now too. You gotta be careful with that shit. 'Cause a lot of motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying? That shit, you gotta be careful with that shit. What they spraying with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit had your ass out of your mind. She said, okay. Said the cab driver was scared. Hell yeah. Fuck that. That's fucked up though, man. Cause like they be on some bullshit. That's what I want to know. What happened to all the Reggie, man? What happened to all the weed with the seeds in it? Cause when I used to smoke, I remember when everybody was switching over to loud. Everybody just started smoking, you know, Kush and all that shit. It took me a long time to get off of that shit. I'm like, nah, man, that shit don't look natural. I liked it the one with the seeds in it. Like, I ain't fucking with that loud shit. That's what I always used to say. I ended up smoking that shit one time because I couldn't get no Reggie. It was game over. I'm like, what? I started smoking that shit. That shit automatically get you hooked. You most definitely really can't get real weed no more. See, if you ain't in a position to grow your own shit, really ain't no point. For real, ain't nothing like that. Not that old natural shit, man. That's the thing about this new shit. Ain't nothing gonna beat them days the way we had it, cause mostly everything we was getting was natural. Everything's so fucking stepped on now. Nothing is pure no more. Not the food, not the weed, none of that shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, cause you gotta understand. And certain drugs is not most of these these drugs be man made. They are not of God. So all you doing is opening yourself up and allowing yourself for entities to come in and take over. Hell, gotta be careful. I got my charger somewhere. My bag. Hell yeah. Cause God wake you up to a lot of bullshit, and then God will put it on you for you not to even have no interest in shit no more. Like God will make it so you don't even have that interest for that shit no more. Then at the same time, once you do that shit for so long, later down the line, you be like, man, this shit really ain't it no more. And then you find out the effects it has. It's like, man, this shit ain't even worth it, man. I'm tearing myself up. Fuck that. I'd rather be goddamn sober. With these zombie drugs. I know I be saying the same shit. I can't see how motherfuckers even like to get that fucked up to that where they outside they mind like that to when you laying down in the middle of the street or you just screaming or all types of you know what I'm saying? Crazy shit. Nah, fuck that. For real. Yeah, yeah. Damn, it's going on 8 o'clock. Yeah, yeah, shit. Gotta be smart. Especially if you catching on young, goddamn it, cuz. that shit catches up with you, man. And not only that, it just and then how people don't understand how long it really takes for the body to really heal from all that. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. Hope everybody having a good day, man. Hell yeah, man. I thought it was over. I thought my hands weren't gonna never be the same. But they healed up pretty cool. I still got some scars, but they healed up a lot than what I thought they was. I thought my shit was gonna be ugly. I almost burnt the damn crib down. Burnt my mama crib down. Hell yeah, that shit is very important, man. Just staying active, period, man. Cause a lot of us lose that. We as kids, we are a little more active than what we are as adults, and we seem to lose that along the way, man. Especially when it comes to um, this just being an adult, man. People don't know how important it is to keep your body moving. That's another key to longevity and your youth. All right, God bless you. How I burned my hand. I was about to cook some damn fry some chicken and fell asleep with the grease on the stove, and I woke up in the middle of the night and the whole place was in fucking black smoke, and I went motherfucking woke everybody up. Damn near killed everybody in the damn house. I had to carry that hot pot like this. No gloves on, nothing. I held that bitch like this. Hands burning my shit. And then I got it outside, threw it out, and I got some grease on my hands too. That shit burnt my shit the fuck up. You did. What down, what down? You feeling fire? Damn, I know that shit. Man, that fire a different type of pain, man. That burn, that fire, that shit a different type of burn. My mama used to always say, shit, she'll never want to go through like being burnt alive or some shit like that. That's the worst kind of pain. And that shit really is. That shit and the way that shit lingers, fuck that. I had to leave my hand in warm water. So I had to leave my shit soaking in warm water just for the pain. But hell yeah, that shit had my ass all fucked up. That's why I try to keep, and that's why I try to keep like the certain videos going because I like to document my life and be able to look back at certain points of my life. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that hot fire and all that shit. That's a different type of pain. That shit ain't no joke. He said in the garlic sauce. I know that shit. Man, for real. You burn your shit. You try to look for the quickest way to get that shit to cool off. And that shit is not gonna, that shit gonna linger like a motherfucker. I thought it was over with. My shit was fucked. That's why now, even when I'll be up, there's been times I even been on stream. I left the stream on. I wake up out my sleep. Like that shit gave me so much trauma. Like some days I wake up out my sleep in the middle of the night, look around. I can still see the smoke. My house would be in smoke. I can still see the smoke. I can still smell it, and I'd be like, "What the fuck?" Thinking I'm did the same shit, and I have to make sure I ain't burning this motherfucker down. But hell yeah, that shit gave my ass some trauma. Nah, I was at my mom's crib. Hell yeah, I done did it a couple times on stream too. Woke up out my sleep, stand up, look around. I could still see the smoke, all that shit. Even after it happened at my mama's house, I was waking up out my sleep like that every day. Now that shit, that trauma just stuck with me. That shit really gave my ass. I really got some trauma from that shit. Like damn, cause I be having so much going on that I be. It's been times I done left the fucking stove on, went to work, came back, stove on, down there burnt the whole building down. Or left the eye on, went to sleep. That motherfucker been on all night. I think one of my light bulbs over there going out. That's another thing about this shit. Replacing light bulbs and all that shit. Like that shit. Damn. Shit the broil. Man, I would have been scared as hell walking back in that crib. Like, damn. I would have been scared as hell walking back to that motherfucker, hoping I ain't burn the whole motherfucker down. He said, bullet, boil some quick shit. That's what I did. That grease, you turn that shit on, that shit heat up quick as hell, boy. And I know I think I smoked before that shit too. I'm up late as hell with the munchies. Thinking I'm finna make some chicken. Turned that shit on, waiting on the pot to warm up. I done dozed off. Woke up, grease popping like a motherfucker. Whole crib in black smoke. Hell yeah. And then you don't realize it until Damn, this whole place about to burn the fuck down. Damn. Hell yeah, cause animals and shit be more sensitive to that shit, especially that black smoke. You did. That's why the first thing I did was woke everybody up, opening all the windows and shit. It did. I'm like, I leave this pot sitting here, this bitch gonna go up in flames. So I had to pick that bitch up, pot hot as fuck, carry that motherfucker outside. Then I ain't even open the door first. So I had to figure out how the fuck struggle to get the door open. Get that motherfucker out there. Hurry up and through that bitch because my hands burning like a motherfucker. Then I get grease on top of my shit. And that shit been on the eye burning for the hours while I'm sleeping shit. But I thank God though I ain't burned that motherfucker down because I would have felt like shit. I burnt my mama whole crib down. She ain't got nowhere to go and shit. Hell yeah. I had to damn near sacrifice myself to motherfucking. I'm like, fuck. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that shit gave my ass some real life ass trauma. Real life ass trauma. For real. God bless. I appreciate that. No, my brother said the same shit. His ass talking my head off. No, bro. You know what you just did? Nigga, you sacrificed yourself to save us. I'm like, shit. I'm the one who done that, burnt the motherfucking crib down. Cause they was in that bitch knocked out. They wasn't getting up. And if I wouldn't have woke them up, or if I would even stayed sleeping, that motherfucker caught fire, they ass wasn't getting up. You did. If I would have stayed asleep a little longer, cause I was high as fuck sleep. I think my mama and my brother was drunk sleep. For real. Man. For real, now for real. Bro, I was thanking God all night, like shit. I'm just glad the whole place ain't burned the fuck down or nobody fucking get sick or die in that bitch. Cause that black smoke was a motherfucker too. I had to open up all the windows, all the doors, and it take hours for that shit to clear out. That smell and all that shit don't go away easy. For real. My mama and my brother was confused as hell. They running and walking back and forth like I had to make a quick ass decision like what the fuck. First of all, I need to get this pot out of here. I hurry up and went and grabbed that motherfucking pot hot as hell, burning my shit, cooking my shit. Those be those type of decisions where it's like shit can turn out worse or it works out. I know if I that part would have stayed well motherfuckers would have stayed asleep a little longer, that motherfucker was gonna cut that motherfucking crib would have burned down for sure. Nah, for real. I be like that every time I cook. I be double checking before I leave out. I ain't even gotta cook. Before I leave out the crib, looking at the stove, making sure I ain't leave shit on. Hell yeah. Especially once that black smoke come in, you already know what's next. You only got like 5, 10 minutes, not even that, to you did figure some shit out. Or it's over with. Especially nigga, that was a grease fire. Ain't no putting that shit out. And my mama crib, she got like it's a decent size, but it's small. So that motherfucker would have burnt down quick as hell. A grease fire, oh yeah, it would have been over with. Hell yeah, that motherfucker would have been over with. I'm like, man, all I was thinking, like, man, I can't. My mama, boy, that would have fucked her up. She would have been fucked up after that. For real, she would have been sick. Not only that shit, I just thank God, cause motherfucker would have stayed asleep. You never know, motherfucker down there could have died in that bitch. For real, shit get the fall and fire and all that shit, and then motherfuckers in the deep sleep. I'm in a motherfucking weed coma sleep. They ass drunk sleep. So that shit would have been all bad. On my mama, I stopped cooking. After that, I ain't cook at night no more. I don't cook at night. Still to this day. To this day. I'm like, yeah, no more of that. Fuck that. For real. I would doze off on her couch like this. Cause her kitchen like right there. Stove right there. I can see that shit right there. I'm waiting on that shit to grease the warm up so I can drop the chicken in that bitch. I must get that. Woke up. Oh shit. Black smoke. Hell yeah. Like, nigga, you know you left this shit on? Burn the whole shit down. I wouldn't even be able to live with myself after that. Cause I already know I know my mama would have been heartbroken, boy. I know she ain't trying to come live with my ass. You go from having your own shit, and all of a sudden, your son come burn your shit down. I low key can't wait to take these out. These motherfuckers been annoying since I got them. For real, I would have been sick. No, she would have been sick. I wouldn't even be able to look at her. I'd have been like, damn. She put a lot into that crib too. Damn. And that black smoke, it take forever for that shit to clear out. We had all the fucking windows open, both of the doors open. Shit still lingering. He tell me, yo, For real. Hell yeah. I always been like that though. Like me being who I am though, I always had the heart of a lion. Like anybody who know me tell me that shit. Like, bro, you my own brother. Bro, you got the heart of a lion. Cause I don't mind taking risks. Cause I move off faith, man. Not only that, like if I'm put in that position, I'm able to make those split second decisions. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know how to, you know what I'm saying, process certain shit. So you did. That's another reason why I was chosen. Me being in a situation where I'm at now, he did. I don't mind taking those necessary risks, but I know in life, you know what I'm saying, you gotta take some type of risk in this shit, man. You did. Can't be afraid to be a risk taker. You did. For real. My whole life I've been, you know what I'm saying? I done done some crazy shit. For real. Cause God know I'm the one that's gonna be like, I can do that. Yeah. Especially when it comes to doing shit that's out of the norm, shit that you ain't comfortable with, or just being uncomfortable, being in uncomfortable ass situations. You did. A lot of motherfuckers ain't ready to go through that shit. A lot of motherfuckers ain't ready to be uncomfortable. Like, a lot of people is so used to the shit that they used to that anything outside the norm can kind of be scary. And it is. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I'm in a place I've never been. I never seen a day in my life. God told me to go, and I did. Now I'm in one of the most uncomfortablest situations. And not only that, just making those necessary sacrifices because I let go a lot. I walked away from a lot. I had a good ass job. You know, I had a lot that I walked away from. But, you know, when God, whatever God say, you did, I must do. Hell yeah. For real. And then it's just all about being that generational curse breaker and being able to save the bloodline, man. That's the goal behind this shit. At the same time, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind sacrificing myself for what's right. You did. Somebody gotta do it. You'll be surprised when you realize like certain shit, certain situations, like even though I know I fell asleep and I left that shit on, in some way I've looked at it as like a test. The way the whole situation that just happened, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Cause God will prepare you for certain shit. It's just it's funny how certain shit turn out, and that's the part of this shit that people don't understand is just fighting against that force. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is spiritual at the same time, and being attacked daily. And not only that, it's just being put in certain situations daily. I've been fighting for a long fucking time. For real, I've been fighting for a long ass time. But God knows, you know, because as spirit, I'm a warrior. You know what I'm saying? I come from a royal background. You did. So I always been like a warrior as spirit. But people don't understand the downside of that shit. Just going through this shit every day and just being not only that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no hating ass. You know what I'm saying? I always been type like I get inspired by certain shit and being able to be put in a situation where you just basically sacrificing yourself and just being able to be like, you know what? I'm willing to miss out on shit. You know what I'm saying? Missing out on everything. This shit come with a lot of sacrifice. And not only that, this shit is a lot on your mental health. Shit like this would drive a normal motherfucker crazy or suicide. You did. People want to know what it's like to be chosen and going through the whole process of that shit. Shit is brutal, man. It's brutal. And ain't no let up with this shit. Ain't no letting up with this shit. It's either you gonna give the fuck up or, you know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. That's what another thing is, just being able to, you know what I'm saying, in those situations too, just being able to let go and let God. And then it's like you never know how shit gonna work out, especially being in an unfamiliar place. And you know what I'm saying? You never know how shit gonna work out when you ain't got no choice but to fucking depend on God. No choice. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And every damn near every little choice you make matters. Because chosen ones don't have the luxury of doing shit and getting away with it or just cheating that shit and no and or just motherfucking just, you know what I'm saying, taking the easy way route on this shit. We don't have that luxury. Or just, you know what I'm saying, having some type of breakthrough with shit. We don't have that luxury because any little thing we do, we getting held accountable. So you get put in a fucked up situation and you wanna retaliate or anything in any type of way, you're gonna get your karma quicker than a normal motherfucker because God expects more out of the chosen. We can't do what everybody else do. Hell no. Nah. It's most definitely all a test. And like you said, a battle every fucking day. The attacks, the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? It's just every day is some shit. Every day. And I gotta push through all the wickedness, the evilness, pushing through all the, not only that. Hey, what's up, Teresa? I see you. God bless. Not only that, fighting against myself, my own mental health, my own physical health, and all that shit. You did, and motherfuckers don't understand that shit. But it can make you stronger if you, you know what I'm saying? This is why God is important, man. Because I be dealing with shit every day, and God know what He doing when He pick who He picks. Because all those emotions, those down emotions, those negative emotions like being depressed, um, all that shit. I go through all those emotions every day. Asking God why, what's the damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and God ain't gonna really, He'll give you an answer to certain things, but you know what I'm saying, when you know, because God talks to me, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? God ain't trying to hear no excuses. Hell yeah, you been going in that shit on the daily. That shit can uh, uh build trauma, and people don't understand the trauma behind being chosen. There's trauma behind this shit in itself. You know what I'm saying? We can't do what normal people do. I can't go work a regular job like everybody else. I get a job, I'm getting attacked. Somebody gonna come in that bitch and find some way to get me the fuck out the door, or I'ma just stop showing up. Uh, we rarely can make friends. Everybody you know what I'm saying, end up fucking hating us for no damn reason, envious, jealous, all types of shit. Like, we can't do normal shit. Like, can't do what everybody else do. This is why God isolates the chosen one, because a lot of chosen ones, especially your more powerful ones, we are meant to be protected. You did, highly protected, but we don't get that. Only protection we have is God, because we can't really trust no damn body. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. People don't understand that shit. To a normal motherfucker, this conversation sounds, you know what I'm saying? Like a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting that my whole life too, but you know, and people don't know when God put shit in you and put shit on you to where you look at the world from a spiritual lens, and you're able to see wickedness, you're able to see the good and the bad, and like you're able to really see. It's like you really get to have that experience, but it's like people don't understand that shit, right? Or get on medication, or get in a straitjacket, or your ass to a mental hospital, because that's motherfuckers gonna be looking at your ass like you crazy. Some motherfuckers might even call you crazy, but people don't understand what it's like dealing with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been times though I didn't pray like, God damn, like why did I? Why me? Cause I be wanting to just live a normal life, but it's like I can't live a normal life. I literally be wanting to live a normal ass life. Y'all see what I do? I get up, go to work, do this, do that, but I can't normally do that shit without jumping through some type of boo hoop, and like I gotta go out my way. And if I do work a job, I can only be in that bitch. I can't be in that bitch. Like I can't be in that bitch for long. Like I can't let motherfuckers get comfortable. And I learned a lot of shit along the way. Like I gotta ease my way around shit. But in reality, I'm waiting on God. Hell yeah. Because anything you got to do, anything you have some type of connection with the spiritual world and you're able to see some shit or connect in any type of way, they don't want that shit getting out or they don't want you, you know what I'm saying, connecting motherfuckers with that shit because you can not only that, you can wake a lot of motherfuckers up. But at the same time, that's the main thing they're gonna do is label your ass crazy because everybody think that what's on the surface of this reality is reality. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the whole spiritual side of this shit. They don't understand that there's a whole spiritual side to this shit. Hell yeah. Chosen ones, we experience that shit from all sides of the board. And it's rare that we can get someone on the same page or someone who can just come in and just see the shit for what it really is. But that's why I be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I be wanting motherfuckers to see this shit, but it's like when it's between you and God, like everybody else ain't gonna be able to see this shit and take it in. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't no normal shit. Yep, that's why they come up with all that medical shit because they want something to cover up the whole spiritual side of this shit. Because in reality, like I always say, this shit good versus evil. And motherfuckers do be possessed. Motherfuckers be possessed. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. For real. Hell yeah, it's more out there. More out there. That's another reason why God want me to do. That's another reason why God chose me to do what I'm doing on here. I'm supposed to be using my voice. God told me I would have a hard time until I start using my voice. Not only that, I'm a part of this whole grand, great awakening going on. I've been prepared for this shit. I'm supposed to be helping. You know, we ain't waking up, motherfuckers, no more. I started doing all that, but we not doing all that no more. But to be a light, man, being able to connect with those, you know, my voice is exactly what you know what I'm saying? How you feel about what I'm talking about. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You did. So it's a blessing to reach somebody on here. That's why I keep going. You know what I'm saying? For the ones that do rock with me on here, for me, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole goal behind this shit. But hell yeah, folks don't understand that shit. People don't. Cause majority of people are just looking at life with what's on the surface. Like this is like this shit. People don't understand when you can see this shit for what it really is, and you can see the world with a spiritual lens. You can see like I've been connected with the spiritual and the physical ever since I got here, and motherfuckers don't understand that shit. Like that's why it's hard for me to be. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, I'm a happy person, but when you start to see this shit for what it really is, man, it's like, damn, ain't none of this shit real. Hell yeah. Yep, that was years ago, man. Like, it's not on us to be waking nobody else up no more. It's whoever get it, whoever don't. If you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. We have other things we are supposed to be doing, like, you know what I'm saying, helping with the grand, with this great awakening, and also leading the ones that is waking up and the ones that is on that path. Because you got some ones that's waking up, you got some ones that's gonna wake up later. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't doing. We ain't. It's not in our. It's not in our contracts to do that shit no more. You did, because you got a lot of motherfuckers out there who ain't trying to hear that woke shit and never really get into it with your ass because they so used to what they're doing, and it's hard for people to get over some shit that they're used to. If they're used to living a certain type of life and you come along and that shit sounds way harder than them having it, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't trying to hear all that shit. That's why I don't even like having conversations like these now. That's another reason why I get on here and do this shit, because I can't connect with nobody out here or just in life in general to have these type of conversations with. Motherfuckers ain't trying to hear all that woke shit. At the same time, you motherfuckers gonna look at my ass like I'm crazy. Like, dude, your ass on some shit. For real, that's the programming. Hell yeah. For real. You going along with the system, man. Real life ass programming. And motherfuckers don't even understand that shit. That they has being programmed. For real. That shit is draining. For real. Hell yeah. I'd rather talk to my damn self. I be around myself anyway, so I'd rather talk to my damn self. I have a whole conversation with my damn self. Fake smiling, fake hell yeah. Fake every damn thing, man. And it don't never last. It don't that shit don't last. It's hard for motherfuckers to keep up with that shit when in reality they're not naturally like that. They're not naturally happy. They're not naturally, you know what I'm saying, open to positive shit or just positive vibrations, energy, period. So motherfucker, that shit sound good, but at the same time, motherfucker be wanting to be on some wicked shit. Like, nah, nigga, for real. I have a whole motherfucking conversation with my damn self. Cause God know who I be. That's crazy though, man. Cause I be like, I go right to God. Like, how's this, that, and this, and that? And God be coming with the most simplest shit. And I be like, all right, and God is straightforward. He ain't trying to hear all that extra shit. He ain't trying to, cause he already know. He ain't trying to hear that extra shit. He ain't trying to hear no excuses. None of that. Hell yeah. God straightforward. He gonna give it to you because he know you know. And he know you know why. I remember I used to like right when I stopped drinking, I had my little, dig. I'm like, just go to God about that shit and God get that. But you can. But you can. I'm like, all right, you're right. God ain't trying to hear that shit. Or even when like getting off the weed, I used to get that. Sorry, God, I know I said, but I'm trying. Oh, this is my last one. And you get that. Or you can just throw it away. I'll get that. Damn. Throw the weed away. Not even an hour later, back in the garbage looking for that shit. God be knowing too. It be like, man, you gonna go back and get that shit, nigga. Your ass ain't gonna quit right now. Hell yeah. That's the reality of this shit. Once you realize how fake everything is, it's be like, okay, that be most of your answer to your questions. It'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because once you start to have those experiences, like you don't even have an interest for nothing else. Like, what else I'm gonna do? I don't. Especially when you go through those awakenings, like I don't want to do all that low vibrational ass shit. Hell yeah, we be trying to, you know what I'm saying, finesse our way around shit. And God be seeing right through that shit. He wasn't trying to hit none of that shit. But you can. That's how he talked to me. Like this my last one. Like no, it ain't. Like you can throw it away. You can just throw it away. God know I ain't finna just do that shit. Like alright, nigga. But man, he be coming at me with some shit, and I be like, I can't do nothing but smile, cause I be knowing better. Like, can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. For real, God ain't trying to hear all that shit. For real, that's exactly what he is. Uh huh. We be hating the truth to our own bullshit. That's why God gonna lay that shit on the line. God ain't gonna sugarcoat that shit, cause he know what that shit can lead to. Cause all you gonna do is keep slapping yourself on the wrist. Nope. This time. Well, next time. Next time. Next time. When God know, but he know. Man, nigga, your ass ain't. Nah, for real. I be getting those. I be can't do shit but smile. Can't do shit but smile and keep it pushing. Like, can't argue with that shit. Hell yeah. Cause God know how better off we are without that shit. And he know how pure we can be. And when we all got here, nobody was really addicted to nothing. We grew and started indulging in shit. And then that's what started. And not only that, what we go through mentally, like on the surface of things. So it's like God knows, like, you know what I'm saying? But he don't judge us in no way because he understands. But at the same time, it's like we should know better. Especially after a certain age. After a certain age, we should know better. This is why with age and all that shit, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And he know we can be our own, we can self-destruct, and we can be our own worst enemies. For real. Hell yeah. And he'll be able to use you. He can't use you if you ain't all the way pure. Even though ain't nobody perfect, because you know what I'm saying, God don't judge us for what we do. You know what I'm saying? You can be a you can be a motherfucking drunk, a crackhead, or anything. God will use you, and He will use you as a testimony. You know what I'm saying? God doesn't judge, but He know who we are. He created us. He made us pure, so He know who we are outside of all that shit. He know who we are when we are pure. Most definitely. Hell yeah. Yeah. Imagine that shit. You got all these damn kids. Majority of these motherfuckers don't listen. Everybody wanna go. Think they got control over their own lives and do what they own all do. Imagine how frustrated and all that shit he be. Like, I can only imagine that. Think about how much patience it takes. Shit, man. Having all these damn kids and majority of them don't want to listen, do their own thing. For real. Hell yeah. But God so cold with this shit because He know everything comes back to Him anyway. You got to go through Him. You did. So at the end of the day, but I just try to make the most of this life shit because it's throughout all that shit is what makes the beauty of this life shit. That's why even out of all the bullshit I'm going through or I can go through, I still wake up every day like it's a new day. And I look at the world like I still look at the world like a magical place when I was a kid. You did. I could be going through the worst shit, and a motherfucker never know because I'm always high spirit. I'm always like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? Call me. I gotta call her back. You know what's crazy though? When you can be going through the worst shit, and you still sane enough to show everybody love, greet everybody with love, or just operate out of love, period. And you going through the worst shit. And a motherfucker will never know that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always ever been. Call my mama back, make sure she's straight. Take this phone call, y'all. I'll be right back. She was calling to check up on me. Make sure I'm straight. Get back caught up on my water, man. I be getting in my modes where I don't be want shit. I don't be want no water, nothing. All right, love. God bless, love. You did. See you soon. Okay, okay. Stay safe. Yeah, I'll be here later. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate the conversation as well. God bless. You did. I can't have them type of conversations with anybody and everybody. So it's good to have those conversations. That's the type of shit I like to talk about. Yeah, I love talking about God. It's real. You gonna work out today? Do it, man. You gonna feel good after. Trust me. Even if you do 30 minutes, you did. Give yourself 20, 30 minutes. Do a 20, 30 minute quick workout. You did. Starting off, you ain't gotta overdo that shit. You can do some push-ups. Get you a little push-up routine. You did. And once you build the strength on that, and you start going up, you start getting a little bit more experience, then you can start hitting the gym, doing all that shit. But if you wanna go neat, if you wanna go all the way in, you just start going to the gym. You did. Start off 20, 30 minutes once. I mean maybe twice, twice a week, 2 to 3 times a week. You don't want to get yourself discouraged though to a point where you be like, man, I ain't. You want to work your way into it. You want to work your way up. Find your own routine. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Focus on you. It's all about building. But you got to start somewhere. This shit ain't overnight. Trust me. I'm telling you. And you got to grow some type of love for this shit. And in reality, it's self love. You did. It's all about putting that energy and um, putting that self love into yourself, man. Ain't nothing like doing something for yourself, and that's something that you can do that don't even cost nothing. You can never stop investing in yourself. That's like the biggest investment you can make is investing in yourself. For real. Working on yourself. People think working out is just about having muscles and all that shit. For me, it's a mental thing. You did. I look at life as a mental thing. So just being able to push yourself and putting yourself in unpredictable, unmotherfucking comfortable situations and overcoming that shit and just being able to build on yourself, man. Because the goal is to ascend and operate in your most authentic self. Fuck all this bullshit. Fuck with everything that's going on. Fuck what everybody got going on. You did. Block all the bullshit out. Especially as men, man. A lot of men, I see them putting their happiness and everything into the wrong shit. Holland, Rotterdam. I never heard of that. Let me see. What was that? Holland. What is that? Is that a ship? When I look it up, it says it's a city. Okay, that's the Netherlands. Okay, okay. Shout out to the Netherlands. God bless. It look beautiful over there too. But yeah, it look fun over there too. I ain't gonna lie. That shit look fun. The Netherlands. I don't know if the Netherlands is in Europe or not. So it say Netherlands. I need to take me a motherfucking shower. And I'm gonna leave this bitch running. If I decide to take me a nap, y'all already know how I'm rocking. I'll be right up. So how far is that from England? So is that in Europe? You ready to take me a shower, man?
Power off.
I didn't know that bitch was turned on.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Talked about what?
I appreciate you. Love you too, little bro. God bless. God bless to you and yours, brother. You did. Enjoy your day, Brody. Oh, what about it? God bless, Brody. Love, Brody. Thank you, gang. My boy CBT, what down, Brody? You did. What's good, brother? Hope you having a blessed day, gang. You did. One love, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, yeah, I said that. Uh, I've been saying that from the beginning about the meat cooks. I look forward to doing those. Yeah. But we doing those. That'd be dope though to get a chance to see everybody, meet everybody. And then my birthday, what you mean? I don't know if you said in the chat, man. Yeah, it is. Birthday in a couple months. August. I gotta get a bug for that. Like, I don't even know what type of fucking bug though.
What's up, Ricardo? What down? God bless. What down? Bam, what down? Down, down. What down? What do I think? Think about what, Mandy? What down? Oh, have I ever thought about the meet and greet? Oh yeah, I've been saying that since the beginning that I'm gonna do meet and greets. I look forward to doing that. You did. Let me get a chance to kick it with everybody, meet everybody, see everybody. it's a lot of shit I got in store. I look forward to doing. Like my shit gonna be different, so I know I'm a. That's another. I'm here to change a lot. So I can't say too much. It's between me and God. Whatever God He did, but I will say God does have a lot in store. He did. So be dope. Be dope. Yeah, man.
Afro Thunder.
Oh shit. Visit the UK. Oh yeah. I said I wanted to see the UK. You did. Who knows, man? Who knows? You did whatever you did. It's all in God's hands. Whatever you did, wherever the Lord takes you, man.
What's up, Steph? I'm just cooling. You did. Just cooling. Tap in a little bit.
What down? Yeah, I'm good, Brody. What down, gang? How you been, man? God bless. Good, man. Cool. Tired as hell a little bit. A little tired. A little tired, man. I had a decent day today. I had a productive day today, man. You did.